Hey church, what a joy it is to be finally meeting in person after more than 6 months. However, as citizens of this country and being directed by the Lord to do so, we will be following the guidelines that have been laid down by the government both at the center and the state regarding public gatherings. Now, who are allowed or who should be coming to public gatherings? Number one, those of the ages between 10 to 65 years. Number two, those with no chronic conditions as diabetes, cardiac disease and other immunocompromised states. Number three, those who do not have any of the following symptoms such as fever, cough, breathing difficulty and a running nose. If you do decide to attend, these are the following things that you will have to do and follow while you are at church. Number one, wearing a mask at all times. The type of mask recommended is the N95. I will be demonstrating the way to wear a mask. It has to cover both your mouth and nose, not like this, and definitely not like this, unless of course you're planning to sleep in church. Number two, sanitize. I would request that you carry a small bottle of sanitizer with you when you come to church, and you can sanitize your hands every hour or so. Now, the sanitizer should contain at least 60% alcohol that you will find at the back of the sanitizer. The way you sanitize is take a small amount of your hands, front, back, web spaces, nails and wrists. Let me repeat, front, back, web spaces, nails and wrists. Okay, number three, social distancing. Now you would have noticed that we have arranged the chairs at a distance of 6 feet or so. This is because corona is airborne and this would help to prevent the spread. So please do not do the classic Indian thing of adjust muddy and squeeze chairs in between and change the arrangement. Number four, please leave your footwear outside the church. I know you have very pretty looking shoes. However, we want to avoid any infection being carried from wherever you are traveling from. Number five, last and definitely my least favorite one, please do not socialize after church. I understand we're all longing for fellowship, me included. However, to avoid being a carrier, we would request that you not stand in groups or shake hands, etc. after the service. However, elbow bumps are allowed. Okay. Now the question I get asked most is, as Christians, are we supposed to follow all these precautions? I want to reply to that by telling what Martin Luther said. During the plague of 1527, a fellow pastor called Johann Hess asked him the following question: whether it is proper for a Christian to run away from a deadly plague. To which Luther replied, "This epidemic tests our faith and love." I repeat, this epidemic tests our faith and love. Our faith in that we may see and experience how we should act toward God, and our love in that we may recognize how we should act toward our neighbor. So church, let's gather and worship the Lord without fear, all the while being mindful of our neighbor both inside and outside the church. God bless you.